Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Connor Larocque, and today I'm here with potentially the next Prime Minister of Canada, Pierre Poilievre. Pierre, how are you today?
Great to be with you, Connor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So for everybody, like how's Lively in Northern Ontario been treating you?
Very good. We've had an incredible tour. We've been all over the north, the northwest, you name it, we've been there. And it's been great to connect with the people, the hardworking people who make stuff, move stuff, fix stuff, and build stuff. And that's what we need for our country, right?
Big time. Well, traditionally Sudbury votes NDP and Liberal, okay? So what would you say to voters to sway them to vote Conservative?
Well, the NDP Liberals have betrayed Sudbury. They tax your food, punish your work, double your housing cost, take your money. They want to ban your hunting rifle, and they've unleashed crime in your community. Now, why would you reward them for that when you could have a common sense Conservative government? They will axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime.
Absolutely. So I love that answer. Something I want to talk about too right now, I mean, the cost of living's through the roof. People can't buy homes. You go to the grocery store for a brick of cheese, it costs $10.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to stop the inflation?
Well, go to the root. What's causing it? Overspending by government, creating too much cash, which bids on a finite amount of goods. It drives up the cost of those goods. It's the same cause every time. So we have to cap the spending, cut the waste to balance the budget and bring down inflation and interest rates. We have to axe the carbon tax to lower the cost of fueling diesel into these babies. Everything you buy comes in a truck, and everything that comes in a truck is powered with this diesel fuel. So, very simple. You make that more expensive, you make everything more expensive. Let's axe the tax.
Absolutely. So something the opposition likes to use as a term, they use misinformation. You hear that thrown around all the time.
They're good at spreading it. They're good at spreading it. But they're even better at spreading disinformation, which is things that are deliberately dishonest.
How are you going to start to stop that from going around? Because you look at things online and it's all over the place. You don't know what to believe anymore. How are you going to stop them?
Yeah, we have to stop the government from spreading disinformation and shut down the lies that they've been shoving down our throats for too long. The disinformation is coming from the top down, not the bottom up. The woke neo-Marxists love to project, like to accuse people of the thing that they themselves are doing, right? And it's the way that they've gotten away with spreading so many lies for so long. The way you combat disinformation is by telling the truth, which is what I do every day.
Huge. No, I absolutely love that. One of the biggest things that you're seeing in Sudbury is drug use is through the roof. You see our crime going through the roof. You go to Toronto, for example, and cars are getting stolen. What are you going to do to stop the crime and help people with again, drug addiction and problems like that?
Jail, not bail for repeat violent offenders. Treatment, not decriminalized and subsidized drugs to bring loved ones home drug-free. And secure the borders with scanners to interrupt the export of stolen cars and the import of illegal drugs and guns. Pretty straightforward.
Right. One of the biggest things for the younger generation, I'm an entrepreneur myself, so we're looking at the future and things are changing, taxes are through the roof. What would your advice be to this younger generation, and what are you going to be able to do for them?
What I'm going to be able to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to empower them to do things for themselves. I'm going to, as Jordan Peterson said, I'm going to empower them to have the greatest adventure of their lives. The chance to work hard and earn a powerful paycheck that buys affordable food, gas, and homes in safe neighborhoods, to chart the course they want, to make the decisions for themselves, to be masters of their own destinies. That is what I offer, and that's why so many young people have joined my movement.
When you get into office, if you go into office, what's one of the first things you're going to do?
Axe the tax.
Right off the bat, cut it so it drops the inflation.
That's right.
It's huge. One of the last things I want to ask you, so you hear politicians all the time, they say one thing, do the other. What makes you different than other politicians, Pierre?
Well, I've always done what I've said I was going to do. I look at my career, people say, well, you've been in politics for too long. Yeah, well, I've been doing exactly the same things for the last 20 years that I want to do over the next term in office. Right. So if you want to hire somebody to do something, you hire the person who's done it before, and I've done it. I've cut GST with Harper, we cut income tax, we cut small business tax, we balanced the budget, we delivered consistently the lowest inflation, we delivered affordable homes, with the average housing cost when I was Minister of Housing was $950 for a one-bedroom rent. The average new home was $450 grand. So you want somebody who can deliver homes that you can afford, hire the guy that's done it before.
Big time. So
Yeah.
that's huge. Pierre, honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure
Yeah.
to be able to talk to you today.
Yeah.
I really appreciate your time.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much for the
Great
work
to
you
be
do.
with you. Let's
Thank
bring
you.
it home.